first time when I thought suicide was an option, that was a pivotal moment. And that was the sort of first time that I knew that I needed to do something about the situation that I found myself in. Spoke to a professional, that really helped. Yeah, if you get quick at recognising what you're thinking about or how it's detrimental to your health, then it's easier to pull yourself out of it.
As a sufferer of 20 years, it's probably only in the last 3 or 4 years that I've really started to deal with my things. And only really in the last 6 months have I properly dealt with it. And the hardest step is asking for that help.
I find hobbies helpful in keeping control. I do a lot of painting in my spare time. And I find that that helps me keep control and sort of my mind away from a problem, as it were.
I suppose I didn't really start thinking about myself as having a problem until probably February last year, where I took part in a mental health first aid course. And that's when I realised, hang on a minute, I've actually got anxiety here. After having some nocturnal panic attacks, waking up, not able to breathe properly. That's when I saw the doctor in October.
When it came to the point I realised how bad I was, and I'd admitted it to myself how bad I was and a couple other folk how bad it was, I realised that I had to do something. It was going to be one of two choices. It was either just finish it completely and just be done with stuff in life basically, or I'm going to get myself better, I'm going to get myself back to what I should be. Okay, and I'm not going to be embarrassed about it, I'm not going to be feeling sorry for myself as such and looking for an easy way out, because there's not an easy way out of it.
And I think last year was the first time when I've actually gone to the doctors and actually started properly taking seriously what they were saying, rather than just saying, I've got an issue, and then saying, okay, I'll take the medication, and then going away and just pretending to be better for a while, and then not actually doing anything to resolve the situation. And so this last year has probably been a sort of turning point for me in terms of actually properly addressing my mental health and actually taking it seriously.
When you know you've got a problem and you talk about going back to work, people say don't go back to work until you're ready. And a question I've quite often had is, how do I know when I'll be ready? And you think, this is it, I'm having a really good day today. So the other day, all day on a high, did really, really well. And then just randomly at 10 o'clock at night, just started crying my eyes out. Not feeling depressed, but just letting emotion out. So yeah, it's going to take time, and that's difficult to accept. Patience and time.
Talk, communicate, that's the biggest thing.
I would advise people to seek professional help.
Ask for help. The single biggest step you'll ever make is asking for help.
Just talk to somebody. Anyone. It really is just talk to somebody.
Don't try and cope with it on your own. Speak to somebody, try and get some help.
You've got folk that are here for you, and just try and talk it through.
It's a shit thing, but it's something that with the right help, the right support and guidance, you'll get through.